What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Mauricio Sulaiman. Mauricio Sulaiman stated this. The WBC president stated that the unified champs are problematic and we need to find a solution because the mandatories are the problem with the unified champions. Of course, as a leader of one of the four sanctioning bodies, the WBC president, Mauricio Sulaiman, realizes that there needs to be some kind of reform to prevent roadblocks for unified champions to make the most sensible fights possibly happen first. There are currently 10 unified champions in the sport. The multi-belt holders are Anthony Joshua, Canelo Alvarez, Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence Jr., Teofimo Lopez, Naoya Inoue, Arthur Beterbiev, Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, and Murodjon Akhmadaliev. So, Sulaiman recently told a group of reporters, including Boxing Scene, that the mandatory fights for unified champions needs to be handled better in order to make the most lucrative fights. He says it's a sensitive and problematic situation. It's complicated and it's not easy. Of course, there are examples, there are mistakes, and we're trying to handle the best way possible. It's an important topic in our sport that deserves attention, okay? He also said, our rules are very clear. We want the best fights. We want the development of the sport. We do not want to give the mandatories to fulfill and just to impose. We are flexible and understanding case by case. We will not allow a mandatory contender to abuse that position. Those are the words of Mauricio Sulaiman. Let me counterpunch, guys. Understand something. What Mauricio Sulaiman says that he is willing to bend his own rules. Again, you guys, a few hours ago, I posted a video about what the WBC actually expects from Tyson Fury and what's his plans moving forward to fight whoever. Is it Joshua? Is it Wilder? Is it someone else? They want to know what he's going to do. But what did I also tell you? Okay, I also told you guys that when was the last time you heard or seen of Mauricio stripping anybody for a belt for any reason? Look at Adonis Superman Stevenson. You know, bless that man for his health. But look at what happened. Eleider Alvarez was that mandatory for years. And what happened to that belt, that strap of Stevenson? Not a damn thing. Right? He didn't make him do anything for any reason. Look at Dillian Whyte, another example. How long did Deontay Wilder, how long was he able to have that flexibility when he had that belt? Now, the stupid thing about that, what Mauricio claims is that he's trying to make the better fights and the mandatories are in the way, right? That's what he's saying. But with Wilder, what mandatory were you referring to? Because there really wasn't. The mandatory guy that was actually worthy of the mandatory was Dillian Whyte, and you fucked and sucked him all around. Excuse my language. You pissed all over that guy. You did shit when you didn't have to do shit. Maybe you didn't like the way the man talked. Maybe he said too many outspoken things about you. But what did you do? You fucked him over 100%. So now you come out and say, well, hey, mandatories are a problem. Okay, what's the solution? You know what the solution I feel that he attempted already was the franchise belt. He tried that route. You know, and that's what he's doing. He's trying to throw away give these guys this mandatory position so they can fight the other bigger guys for more money so he can get more money and the promoters get more money and the fighters get more money. But it ain't all about fucking money. Counterpunch is about following the rules. And if you make the rules, you have to follow the rules. And all we see here is the people that make the rules, they break the rules. That's all we're seeing. That's all Mauricio is really telling you. We have to find an easier way to fuck over people that's fought blood, sweat, and tears and risk their lives in the ring to get to a certain point only to be fucked over because they're not popular enough. That's fucked up. That's not right. And Mauricio Sulaiman should know better than that. He should know better by saying some silly, stupid shit like he's saying, because he's just saying, well, there are times where we have thought we've done the best possible things, but it's a case-by-case basis, right? Listen to what he says. This is the type of shit he says. I have discussed in the past, maybe not to the formality that I wish, but I have discussed with the other organizations concept where whenever there is a unified champion, we should plan ahead, do a tournament and fights between the mandatory contenders of each respective sanctioning body, said Sulaiman. And at the end, the champion has to do one mandatory and not multiple ones. That holds back the development of the sport. Bullshit. That's what I'm saying. See, they're trying to make it, Mauricio's trying to make it, it's all about money with him. I can see right through this shit. He's worried about, like, for example, Usyk. Usyk earned his spot. He fought Chaz Witherspoon, God bless the dead. Chaz Witherspoon, he fought Chisora. Okay, he's fought 2 heavyweight professional bouts from cruiserweight. He unified the cruiserweight division in the WBO. Okay, and their rules state you are mandatory when you come from an undisputed position. But how did he get there? He had to fight. Okay, he had to fight to get those belts to become undisputed, and he got every one of them. So give the man his just due. Same shit. And y'all are worried about, well, this is the progression of the sport. The progression of the sport is crumbling because people don't fucking follow the rules. If you followed the rules and things will go according to your rules, we wouldn't have these fucked up problems. Okay, that's how it works. Boxing's supposed to be followed by a set of rules, not people like Mauricio Sulaiman that breaks them and then makes some more rules. Oh, I can't do that. Let me make another belt. Again, the franchise belt. Why do you think this lines right on up with the whole idea of the franchise belt? But he dropped the ball with that because Teofimo Lopez and his father signed and wanted it, okay? They demanded it to be won or winnable if they win the fight. So he kind of let that go, I guess. Now he has to figure out, well, how do I make more money? Because, I think these fighters that fought their ass off to make it where they are blocking the sport. No, they're not blocking the fucking sport, okay? What they're doing is they're doing their job according to your rules. And if they're mandatories, that's exactly what that means. You have a mandatory, voluntary, mandatory. That's how it works. That's the progression of the sport. That's how you progress. By following the fucking rules. Anyway, sorry about the rant. Rant is over. You guys tell me what you think about Mauricio Sulaiman. I'll leave the link below. Let you guys read this shit to yourselves. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.